We're talking to Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi from California. How are you enjoying your first few months in Congress?
Absolutely great, and this is a great day too, the day of the march.
Why did you decide to come out here today? You seem to be one of the few members of Congress here.
Well, I have a strong contingent of San Franciscans here in Washington for it. I've marched in other gay, the AIDS Walk, the Gay Freedom Day Parade, and this is a logical thing for me to do. Well, we have a few specific pieces of legislation. The first day I became a member, I became a co-sponsor of the Gay Civil Rights Bill, Ted Weiss's bill, and we have a few pieces of legislation regarding AIDS, more money for AIDS, confidentiality, non-discrimination. And so we had a lobby day, and we presented 4 or 5 bills that we asked our friends to help us with, to go to members of Congress and ask them to support those. They pertain to more money for AIDS and gay rights.
I'm Andrea Patterson. I'm from Fargo, North Dakota.
From North Dakota?
Yes,
My God.
marching with the Grinnell students.
Okay. Why did you come all the way from North Dakota for this march?
Well, actually, I came from Grinnell with our AIDS group, or with our gay group. So
Are you gay yourself?
I am bisexual.
And, well, it's good to have a lot of bisexuals out here. Why did you decide to march in this march?
Because I think it's very important. I think we need the legal rights, and I think that we're not getting them now, and I think it's very unfair.
What's going on in Denver in the gay movement?
Oh, well, there's a lot of things, but we're really concerned now with the AIDS epidemic, and we've got a lot of people volunteering to do a lot of work with education programs and the people with AIDS.
What do you do in that respect?
Well, I work with a gay community center. I'm sort of burned out right now. I'm taking my time off. And
what's the effect of this march today on you?
On me, I think it gives me a greater sense of community just to see the other people from the other states. It's pretty moving.
It is. It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. Look, can you talk to us for a second? Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I'm marching in Washington for lesbian and gay rights. Que viva Nuevo Mexico! Que viva! Que viva gay New Mexico! Que viva! Que viva!
My name's Doug Carnell, and I'm from El Paso, Texas.
What's going on in the lesbian and gay movement in El Paso?
Terry, why don't you...
We have an organization called the El Paso Alliance. It's about 3 years old, and it's growing. It grew from 20 people to about 60 people in the last 6 months. We're on the move in El Paso, and we're going to fight this AIDS thing in the Texas legislature if we have to. Texas still does not have Medicaid for people with AIDS.
And what's going on in the movement in St. Louis?
Actually, there's a lot going on in the movement in St. Louis. We're fighting hard. We're one of 25 states that still has a sodomy law, and we're the only state that includes hands as instruments of sexual misconduct. We got a lot of stuff to do.
Hands?
Hands.
You mean like masturbation?
That means like hands, no matter what you might do with them. Maybe you can't even pick your nose. I don't know, you know.
Bernie Hansen, I'm the alderman of the 44th Ward, City of Chicago, here to support the people who live in my community and my city. They deserve human rights like everybody else.
That's great. When are we going to get a gay rights bill in Chicago?
Soon, I hope. We're going to be introducing a new human rights legislation that will revolutionize the entire ordinance in the city of Chicago, and hopefully we'll have it by 1988.
Administration to wake up. Other groups of Americans have gathered here before us to speak of the dream. To them I say, if the dream is to become a reality, it must be shared.
Welcome, America. I want to tell you that the march has just turned the final corner. D.C. just arrived. Just now. Philadelphia, Baltimore, and D.C. just arrived. And I can't tell you how gorgeous you look. I have never, ever been so proud to be somebody that you'd even want to see. You are so gorgeous, So I'm going to marry you all this afternoon. We're going to have a different wedding. I'm taking all comers.
This many concerned Americans in one place, seeking to affirm their humanity. This is the right place to be. You've asked for the participation of those who care, and I'm here because I care. We're ready for no more violence against women. No more violence against women who are raped and beaten. No more battered women in our nation. No more killings of Asian Americans. No more violence against lesbians and gay men. Let's end the violence against everybody. We must be concerned about those things that frighten and threaten all of us. Let's end the AIDS crisis. Don't run. Don't be afraid. Let's fight death. Let's fight a killer disease. Let's end AIDS. Let's come together across the world.
It's a great day for the human rights.
All right, what time is it now, Steve?
It's 6:52.
All right, it's 6:52. We're at the end of a very long day here. How do you feel at this point? You're the national co-chair of this. Did this exceed or meet your dreams?
We actually thought that this could be possible, but it's hard to say that you're going to get 750,000 people. We thought that the mood of the community was such that people could come out to this, that there was this type of potential. We knew it was going to be big, but what happened inevitably was that everyone said, we've had enough, we demand our rights, and we demand a response to AIDS. But this was something more than just a demonstration. There was a spirit here that you just don't see at demonstrations. I mean, the community came out to say that we are alive, we're not going to be defeated, we're not going to be fought, we're not going to be destroyed. And this was a sign of strength, of unity, of solidarity.